Hello dear teachers, my name is Nian, one of your students. Today I want to share with you my self-culture report video for intercultural communication class. I also want to share my self-cultures for the different people in the world, let more people know about my culture, Chinese cultures. So I think firstly, with the cultures, I think culture is everything created by the peoples, like the language, like the art, like the literature, like the behaviors, and so on. So in my opinions, I think many different cultures make our colorful world. Firstly, when I was young, I think many people always ask some questions like where you come from, what's the origins of your race or of your countries. So I always say, my name is Lian. I'm a boy. I come from China. I living in the China cities. In its Fuzhou, so it's so beautiful cities in the world. I consider. I think China traditional culture is really important for my grow up. I think China's I'm a humped ethnic group. China have the 56 ethnic group in the histories which make our China's cultures. Every ethnic peoples always get along with each other. Importantly, how to my genders and class define me. I think especially I'm a boy in the China's. I think boys always welcome more hope for the families that will be receive the better education than the girls. But I think every gender need to equate and need to be treated fairly, so I think it is very important. But in China, the whole family is always well hardworking for the children's education. So when I was young, I always keep a concept. I need to study hard and learn more important knowledge to keep a strong body to build our countries. I think it is very important. So because I come from a family countries, this let me in knowledge, but my parents always will do him best to support our studies, so I'm so appreciate of him. Finally, how to my personally cultures. I thought me how to communicate with friends, with families, and with strangers. How to communicate with friends because I grew up in China. So our topic is always around your studies, your hobbies, and always do's and some social hot topics, such as when I was seeing my friends, I always say, "What you do? What's your hobby right now?" We can take part in do some sport, like some badminton. We can play the football together. We can join together. We can take part in the games. I think it is very meaningful. We also will talk some football stars like Cristiano Ronaldo, like the Messi. I think it is so cool. I always will take some football games to improve our abilities of teamwork. Also, I think it is also can increase our friendship with each other. So I think it is really meaningful for us to communicate with friends. So how to communicate with families members. So Chinese cultures always will pay attention to the expand the family avenues. The contents make our pay attention to the family's emotions expressed, which always will show the happy things with the parents. In the same times, when with first times we meet some hard problems, I always will ask our families because the family is most care of us, the peoples. So I always will ask our families. He always will give our some cool suggestions. I can store the question fastly. So I think the family's communication is one of the most important roles in the Chinese traditional cultures. So what's most like in some specially festival like the monkeys festivals, children will come back to home to eatings with the parents. In the days we will eating together and see the monks in the monkeys. Our parents always will tell our children where you are 40s, you are 50, you always will children in the parents always will share your small stories about you. I think in the late days in the festivals, families is show the love of the parents. So how to communicate with the strangers? I always will use some polite language when I communicate with the strangers. Like when I first time I come to Malaysia, these beautiful countries, I know I must especially the located cultures and customers. I think we need to respect their located behaviors and improve our communications. We need to advise some rude words and rude rules behaviors. I think it is really important to know about the different countries' peoples. I think we need to improve our communication, friendship with each other. I think the summaries, I think I personally cultures backgrounds affect me communicate with friends, with families, and with strangers, and change me our meaning about the life. So I think I hope I can more communicate with the people, many peoples in the world, so I can share with my stories about my personal cultures. So I think we can more communicate. Bye bye.